Social Securities. What is in my pocket? Huh? You want to know what's in my pocket? No one knows. No, stop begging. You're not begging? Are you begging for me? Huh? Are you begging? You waiting for the next one? Get out of my pocket. You'll be good? Are you going to be good? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Here's it. What's it? What is it? What is it? What? Yeah. You want another cookie? You want another cookie? Want one of these? You're going to have to lay down. You're going to have to lay down. No. You're going to, yeah. Yeah, I know. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Don't pull me. Wait, don't wait. Pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl. You are way too much. Way too much. You want a cookie? You want more cookies? Huh? Yeah. Hello, everyone that's joining. My name is John. This is Pretty Girl. And Pretty Girl right now is just staying tuned to the crackers, right? Huh? Huh? No? Okay. Make it a mess. Make it a mess. Definitely make it a mess. Hello, everyone. Hello, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Just sitting here. This is just a shot in the dark. I just come on to sit here and chill out with Pretty Girl for a little while. Eat some crackers. Watch some TV. You know, a little bit of a quality time with Pretty Girl, which she doesn't need any more than what she gets. Trust me, she is up my tail 24 hours a day. Can't go to the bathroom. She's right there at the door, laying there, waiting until I get done. I'm quite sure whoever owns one of these breeds, King Corso, I'm sure that they're witnessing the same thing. They get so spoiled. It's ridiculous. Ridiculously spoiled. It's like having another child, literally. Like having another child. Do you know that I have some more in my pocket? Hmm? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I hear it. You hear it? Do you hear it? Is somebody at the door? You hear that? Good girl. Good girl. How's everybody doing this morning? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lilies. She's a cute dog, all right. She really thinks that she's something else. She knows she's pretty. Her real name is actually not Pretty Girl. Her name is actually Tigress. But something about that word, I don't know if you tell any dog that they're pretty, they start wagging. I don't know if it's just the words how it comes out, but her name is we use Pretty Girl. If I want her to do anything, she she uh she'll listen to Pretty Girl. But Tigress, I really gotta yell it out. But so I use Pretty Girl. All right, Pretty Girl. You want another cracker? Another one? Let's see if I have any more. It's actually a she. Um, but don't mind me. I'm glazing over in this show that I can't stop that has like 350 episodes. I don't know how these writers just keep on going and going. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. It's been a while. I know that you don't see me frequently. My name is John, and this here is Pretty Girl. Um, yeah, it's Pretty Girl. I started this channel back in May, and it was just a something I was playing around with. She was how old? She was young. Well, not 5, 6 months ago. How young is that? But she was younger than she is now. She's 2 years old now, but I've had her since she was 4 months old, and I figured I'd do a channel on her and go through the journey with her. I had one before her, a male, Woofy. He was a good one, another Mastiff King Corso. I wouldn't get any other breed. Really, honestly, I would not get. Everybody has their choices of breeds, but I would not get any other breed than a Kenny Corso. It's just something about them. Something about them. They special. They special. I mean, if you treat them right and let them know who's boss every day, there's a language that you actually get with those. She is big for 2 years old. Honestly, I've been around. Like I said, the one before her, about 3 years ago. It's been 3 years ago. Wolfie was a male, and he was like 150. She's climbing up there. She's 2 years old. She is climbing up there, but she's not as big as I would think, or maybe I'm just used to looking at her every day. You know how that goes. Someone else that sees her for the first time, and they'll say, "Oh, she's huge." But like I said, I've been around the males, and this is the first time I've actually grown up with a female Corso. Um, I used to think that she was a runt of the litter, but no, she's growing quite nicely. At 2 years old, she is quite spoiled. I mean, just unbelievable. If anyone has pets, they know if they're really intact with their pets, they really love their pets. They'll know that there's a way that only you know how they act. They have every living thing has characteristics, but a way of acting that she has about herself to where there's so many things that she does that I had to get a camera on her, and she doesn't mind. She poses. She takes. I have her on my payroll. She's my co. She's on the payroll. She gets paid, bones and good food, but she gets paid good, and I enjoy posting her on the page to watch the journey, to share the journey. Any animal that you have that you love is part of the family, and you treat it as such. But this one here, she thinks she runs the family sometimes. I have to keep her in line. They're just so dominated. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to a lot of folks here. Gary, how you doing? Lily, how you doing? Edgar, thank you for coming in. I'm just sitting here with Pretty Girl, and relaxing, watching TV with me. We don't do this often. Um, she actually fights for attention every day. And not every day I can give her, not every minute I can give her attention. I mean, she follows you around the house. She wants to play. She grabs a bone. She's just, they're very, very active. They're a working dog. You have to keep them active. The snow has actually dimmed things down a little bit. It's cold outside. Um, Excuse me. We got a tease a couple of days ago. Went up in the 50s. Snow is still on the ground. Um, as you can see, if you go to the page, you'll see her posting the videos. I just posted one a few minutes ago of her loving to eat ice. What dog doesn't, And she likes teasing me and running off when I ask her for it, anything. They give it to me and she runs. She just wants to play. But she shivers, She puts maybe one paw up in the back to so, her paws get cold, and I bring her in. We don't stay out there long. I just, she gets antsy in the house. They get very antsy. Um, if they're not able to exhaust their energy, they get very antsy. And it builds up anxieties. You're lucky you won't come home with your couch all tore because they just let loose. But not Pretty Girl. Pretty Girl lets me know by running around top speed in a house, throwing 110 pounds around, that she wants to go out. And I let her go out. Um, Lately, she's been on, I used to be able to have better control of her. I lost her collar, which that kept her kind of like with the vibration. I raised her with the vibration and the beeps, and it is an e-collar. And I honestly, my opinion is that these dogs, when they get 6 months old, start your training with the e-collar. I have one because we already have a cat and she is allergic to dogs. Mm. Well, Pretty Girl had a cat maybe 5 months ago that I introduced to the house. Well, my wife did, and it was amazing. I miss her. I mean, she went outside one day and she never came back in. And we're in the forest, we're in the woods, so I can't imagine. I mean, I didn't tell the kids what happened. I just told them that somebody took the cat. She was a Siamese, and I've never seen a cat so young tie in with a dog before. Pretty Girl took her in like it was her pup. And the kitten she used to go outside and grab her by the neck and bring her inside. It was unbelievable. But allergic to dogs, huh? Mm, yeah, that's sad. But in any case, I want a dog, but my mom says I can't have one because, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility there and taking care, especially these types of dogs too. Um, Lilies, this dog here requires a lot of training and responsibilities that you have to keep up on like a schedule every day. I had to get up every morning, same time. She knows the schedule. She knows that still today she needs to go out at 8 o'clock because everybody in the house goes down at 8:30. When the lights go out, she goes over to her bed. She lays down. It's a certain thing that you got to catch them young. The little kennel training, which that only lasted me for a month, and she never went back in the kennel again. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to worry about her chewing anything up. I got lucky. Not all dogs. It's all how you treat them and how you bring them into your home and give them the love and attention that they won't get mad and start chewing up stuff. I mean, when they're younger, yeah, I remember her running around chasing my son's shoe around because he wasn't playing with her. So she grabbed his shoe and went in the corner and chewed up on him and said, "Here, you see now will you play with me?" And that's how they are. They do things on spite. I mean, I had one that would chew my glasses up and get mad because I didn't take him out and play with him. For all those that are coming in, my name is John. I'm just sitting here with Pretty Girl. Today seemed like a good day to get on, watching TV, spending some time with her. And this is what she wants to do. This is exactly what she wants me to do. She wants to sit down with me, watch movies with me, and this is all the time. Um, and the older she gets, the more attached she gets. And then the more I have to watch her, um, and how she reacts to outside and people coming in. I just you gotta pay attention to all of it because they change. She's going through her stuff, and she's 2 years old, and I gotta know how to be able to shut her down when she starts to get a little aggressive. Um, but they are good. They feel people out very well. They do. They know what your intentions are. They can read you. They know if you're a good person. They know if you have intentions. Wolfie, the one I had before her, well, he wouldn't let anybody walk up in the yard with a stick. I remember this old man came in the yard with a cane, and he took the cane and ran down the street with it. Um, they're very smart. It's already inbred in them. You don't have to be teaching them mean. I didn't think about taking. I've seen it all the time, and unless, of course, you're training for military or something really important that you need them to be on command and attack. These dogs, you don't really have to. I mean, they stay at the door. They're not going to let anybody in. They're going to let you know not to come in unless you let them in. Um, it just happens with her. I just keep saying friend when she was young. Just friend, friend. And friend is her word of saying that he's okay. So, pretty girl knows. Look at me. I'm looking like a slob here. Slob is all over me. Not to mention I got crackers on me too, so I've been eating crackers. I'm gonna go sneak and get some more crackers. Oh, I got two left. She don't know about it. Pretty girl, I got a cracker left. Is it good? Did you like it? Hmm? Was it a good cracker? You want another one? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? But yeah. Edgar, how are you? Anybody have any pets at home? Any type of pets? Other than a cat? Anything bigger? Maybe a goat, sheep. Want this? No. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. No, give me a paw. Huh? Leave it. No, leave it. Leave it. Eat. Eat. That is another thing that's very important that you have to let your dog know. Because when your feeding time is horrible, when they're up on top of you and you try to dig in their bone, they try to bite you. It's just feeding time is an area where she needs to sit back, wait till I'm done, and then on command, tell her, eat, right? They are hungry driven dogs. They will eat you out of house and home. Watch every crumb fall out of your mouth. Leave it. No, that's mean. Go ahead, eat it. That's mean. No. I say no. I say no. Right now she's shedding. Hair is all over the place. That winter coat is about to leave. Hey, all right, I hear you. I hear you. The winter coat is about to leave, and hair is all over the place. This is what she enjoys right here, the cuddling and the rubbing her ears, or that puts her in la la land. Give me a crack if we stop. Look, look. Those that are listening and want to know how to take care of your pet, I also have some free stuff up inside my stand store in the bio on how to raise your puppy. There is some great information in there on log sheets, nutrition, recipes, quick, easy recipes for your pet. A little bit of obedience, a little bit of training. Go up and check in my stand store. I'm sure that you'll. It's quite interesting, and you do get a free gift on purchasing, and it's short money, real short money to learn how to raise your pup, to keep things in line. Physician, her shots, his shots, all the stuff that you would need to help raise your puppy. Dump. I got one more. I got some more. Where's the pretty girl? Yeah, you're gonna need a vacuum cleaner soon. All this hair, huh? All this hair. As you can see, she's quite spoiled. Okay, you wanna lay down? Huh? You wanna lay down? Good girl. She's a good girl. She's all tucking out now. Or maybe not. Yes, I know. I know. You're a good girl. Huh? You're a good girl. Hmm? I know. I know. Give me a kiss. Another kiss? Thank you. Yeah, this is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. You watching TV? Huh? You watching TV? And there she goes. Okay, sit down. Sit down. I give you another biscuit. I give you another biscuit. Hello, hello, hello. Should have done the biscuit. I don't have any. I tell you what, you sit right there and I'll go get you some crackers, okay? But you gotta sit here, okay? You sit here and I'll get you the crackers. You gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? Okay. You stay. I'll be right back. You stay? Stay. Stay. There we are. What? 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 Okay. Okay. You want another one? If you gotta sit down. Do you want another one? Do you want another one? Do you? Do you? Good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. She's just spoiled. Not that pocket. It's in the other pocket. It's not that pocket. It's over here. Nope. 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 No, I didn't say. Nope. It's not for you. It's for me. Have a kiss. Okay. We like to tell each other secrets. Where are you guys from? Massachusetts, United States, Massachusetts, Boston. I'm the western part of Massachusetts, not quite 45 minutes away from Boston. Where are you from? I mean, I don't want to sit here and mess up your name or pronouncing it. Kashik? 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 Listen, don't mind me. I know I'm chopping it up. From Seattle, Washington. I'll just use Max. If that's okay with you, Max. I'll just use Max. I can't mess that up, right? Yes, this is Pretty Girl. Pretty Girl is 2 years old right now, and she is full of herself. She's growing to be a lovely woman of just being spoiled and wanting to be around me 24 hours a day. And there is a special bond here. It's my second one. First one was a male. Died 5 years old, unexpected. I'm not quite sure what it was. It was cancer, but let me tell you, it was a hurtful thing, especially when he died in my arms. So here it is 3 years later. I turned around. I said I promised I would never do it again because of the hurt. But then the breeder called me and asked me, said he was sorry and that he had a female that was coming in from Portugal that needed some love. And here she is, Tigress, Tigress, AKA Pretty Girl. I'm talking about you. And yes, breeds American bullies. Okay, those are nice too. Those are nice too. Those are beautiful dogs. Um, do you have a page on the YouTube here of your American bullies? I mean, I'd like to follow whoever. It's just, I just like to do that, especially if you have a page on, of your dogs. Um, you know, Try to sit here and engage as much as possible. Subscribers, I mean, yeah, I like subscribers too. I mean, it's nice, but you know what? You just can't communicate with everyone, but just there's some that you can actually communicate with and engage with. Um, so please follow me, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. You could also look up in my stand store. I have free stuff. Um, a bundle pack for how to raise your pet um, from scratch. We're talking about logging sheets. We're talking about receipts, recipes, all types of information on raising your 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 dog. Um, I know because raising a dog is not easy, and there's a right way of doing it, and there's a wrong way of doing it. And if you have a guide that shows you step by step, keeping logs, keeping the veterinarian schedule in check, um, recipes. There's even a recipe book there. Um, right, pretty girl? I don't have any more. I don't. I don't. I don't. There's empty. Empty. You want to check? Do you want to check? There's nothing there. Nothing. See? See? I got nothing. Okay. But yeah, changed my breed to Ken Corso now. Oh, was there a reason for doing that? But yeah, you changed over. Well, you know how it is. Um, Lost my female 3 years ago. Lost my male last. Oh yeah, and God knows I don't need to tell you. You know how disturbing that is. Um, it's the love of the animals, I guess, for us to get up and continue doing it. But you never forget. My male left. My male was something else. Um, Very dominant. And I trained her. I had to train her with an e-collar, which I train all of them with e-collars. Um, and not to zap them either. I mean, they just need to feel that one time, and from then on, they acknowledge. All you have to do is um, vibrate it or beep it. And I lost my collar. I need to get another one. I actually lost the remote because now Pretty Girl is getting to the point where she's 2 years old now, and she's starting to track animals, and I can't break that attention. So when I need for her to come, she keeps tracking until she gets tired, and then she'll come back. I mean, we live in the woods. I mean, she can't go far, but I mean, there's coyotes out here and bears that are pretty brave. I pretty much take them on. I know they're fierce animals. They used them years ago for wildebeest and all that, but it took two or three of them to bring one down. And the size of these coyotes out here in the woods, I don't know. Heart broke from 6 home. So my kids are sad. So my friend's hands litter of 5 puppies. He contacted me. Yeah, yeah, it is. I still feel it. I still feel the hurt. I mean, I had to bury him myself. I mean, he died in my arms, and God knows you don't want your dog dying in your arms. Any living thing dying in your arms. It's just a memory that you just don't want. But it happened, and like yourself, a breeder called me and asked me how he was doing, and I said he passed. He said it's too bad. And this was like 2, 3 years later. Like I was done cleaning up the slobber. I was just now getting the smell of a dog out of the house finally. You know how that smell is, especially when it gets damp outside, humidity. I can smell pretty girl. She lights the house up. But yeah, he called me up and said, hey, listen, look at this puppy. How would you like it? I'd give you a good deal on him. He's coming in from Portugal. And I couldn't. I couldn't say no. I couldn't. I jumped right back in the wagon. And I don't think about how you feel, the pain that you feel, because things don't last forever. But you just keep on copping in. And she does. She took a lot of that pain, that hurt away. You know, it's just, and you learn how to train better. I learned of the things that I didn't do on my first go around. Now I picked it up to where, I mean, just the feeding and how you feel. Like my son got bit by the male because he put a bone in the tray, took it out. And you know how dogs are when you don't touch their food. So again, with this here, I trained her to where I played with her food so much when she was a puppy. I can put in whatever, and I tell her when to eat and how to eat and what time to eat. We brought home Katana, tricolored King Corso female, and turned out to be a yes. They are. Especially the females. I mean, this is the first female that I had, and they are so loving towards the kids. You don't get between them, especially if you're raising them with, your youngest. They lay down beside her. They don't care how old they are, puppies, and just lay there. They're just so maternal. Like I said, I bought a cat home. My wife bought a cat home, and pretty girl took on to her like it was her puppy. I mean, it's the love that you give them. Females, they are gentle, but spoiled. Oh my God. You, pretty girl, come up here. Come up here. Let these people see you again. Come up here. Say hi. I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. She is something else. Of course, my brother. Females are gentle. Of course, my brother. Oh, yes, yes. They are sweet, but they can be something else if somebody raises their hand towards you or raises their voice. I mean, we're not allowed. I can't play with the kids. You know, she jumps in between. Like right now, she is like, what are you looking for? More crackers? Huh? More crackers? Sit, 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 sit. Yeah, yeah, good girl. I know she looks so gigantic to me right now, huh? A beast. Huh? Look over here. Yeah. Yes, right there. Right here. But yeah, you're right. Definitely, girls are something else. And I find it they're obviously are less dominated because they try to win. They do. They whether female or male, you have to stay on them to let them know who's boss because they will let you know that they're the dominant one of the house and you're not going to get anything out of them. They might turn to bite you. Um, and, yeah, I can't play that. Um, But in any case, I am happy to have her. I've got to make sure. Hopefully, this is the last one because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another one. But you never know. You never know. She's 2 years old. You don't think that far ahead. You just enjoy him for the time that you have with him. I give her a good life. She has an excellent life. She has an excellent life. She actually has her own bedroom. That's her bedroom, her couch, where she sleeps on. You coming back up? Uh-huh. You gonna come back up? Come on. Come sit next to me. Come sit next to me. Come sit next to me. See? Right. My thing right now with her is she never got fixed. Um, it does terrify me when I get her outside sometimes and she doesn't come back freely. Um, and she has her moments. And my wife, she not too keen about doing it. She's like, let her be natural. Just let her be. And I know for safety reasons you have to do it because God knows I don't need to sit here and be mixing up or not coming home or having Labrador puppies mixed with Can Corsos. Um, but so far she's good. I still have time to go take her down there and get done. Um, I'm just trying to let her enjoy her life. And I'm sure she'll enjoy it that way too. I don't know the pros and cons. I mean, I've heard about the pros and cons of doing it. But I think the most important thing is that she doesn't sit there and lock up on a male or go to where she smells and runs. And I don't think that she would do that. But I still need to pay attention to her when she goes outside. Very rarely she's on a leash. I taught her to heel and stay next to me. We're in the woods. Everybody knows her in the area. And I kept her socialized, even with dogs. I mean, she's good. All she wants to do is play with them. She's not vicious towards anything. She is a squirrel chaser, though. But I wouldn't go with any other breed. Really, they are something else. Everybody has their preference. This is mine. Pretty girl. Ever seen a dog watch TV and watch a person eat? Like she's gonna get the cookie in the girl's mouth. What do you feed her? I feed her, um, what's the name of it? Oh, hold on. I feed her dry. I wish that I could have raised her as my intentions was. I said after the first one, not to be so food driven. It's called Wholehearted. Wholehearted. It it's a good food. It comes in little chunks like this. I'm kind of particular on the food, especially when it comes to, I mean, obviously we know you get the good food, but I don't like the little pebbles. I don't like the little tiny stuff that gets caught. They sit there, gag on it, and they spit it up all over the place. The bigger, the better. Um, the biggest one that I know of that has the big chunks was like something like Chuck Wagon or one of them, Perinos. One of them had big chunks, but because of the fact that it didn't have all the things in it that I was looking for. That's keeps your dog healthy. I want it as natural as I can be. On a good day, she may get some merit. Merit is a good dog food. Um, I was going to try to get her into. Well, she has. She has a little raw every now and then. I might go get her some food. Yeah, I do. I feed her every now and then. I'll bring home some gizzards or some beef hearts, the whole side of a chicken, turkey wings. I'll take it, I'll wash it down with some vinegar, some lemon juice, clean it up really nicely. And usually in the summertime, there's a reason behind me doing that is because they can get a bone and eat that marrow, and that marrow sometimes does not agree with them. The marrow just goes right through them. And I don't when I have waken up to a lot of accidents coming out, and she's tried, she's cried. We just have an accident, they get into the diarrhea part of it, and it's just that they can't, take it in right. So I hold off until the summertime with the raw food because she's outside more, and she can do her business. I'll just throw the chicken out in the yard, right out there on the green grass, and let her sit there, and that's her treat. It's expensive to do straight raw, and that's how they really get big and healthy with the raw stuff. But that can be very expensive. I mean, plus you'd have to have a nice butcher that you live next to. Oh, you feed them all raw. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and yes, that's how they stay healthy. I might at a certain point, I might change over to a certain food, a certain meat, to get trade off back and forth between the beef and the chicken and the lamb or whatever I can get a hold to. But I don't know about constantly feeding her that. Now, like I said, that could be a little expensive for me. And then you got to freeze it, and you got to clean it up. You got to chop them up, put them in separate bags. You don't want it all clumped together. You want it to be like pre-made, so you could just take it out and just put it on there. And I've seen people do, especially in the breeding. I mean, I watch videos. I watch people sit there with full kitchens in their basement with double freezers with nothing but raw food, rabbits, everything. Yeah, it's very good for them. I have a good way to get free raw brother. What, hunting? Hunting your own raw? My raw are free. How do you get free raw? Um, yeah, so yeah, I keep her I keep it dry. What like I was telling you before, what I wish I could have done better, which I tried the first time, it didn't work. Second time I thought I was gonna be able to accomplish it by not feeding table food. Okay. Yes, what I'll do is I'll go over to your page, and I'll go over to your page. Is it you have a channel on here? Am I right? Or you can just leave a comment or message me with a. Wow. Okay. All right. Um, that sounds great. That sounds great. Um, don't mind me. I was just in a brain freeze for a minute. Um, yeah. So right now she's tuck it out. She needs a nap. And that's her bed. She's got her blanket. Yeah, it's a princess blanket. You see it. She's got a princess blanket. All up in your bedroom, huh? I should have knocked first. Okay, I'll leave. My name, call me John. Max, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Um, please subscribe. I gotta find you. And like I said, you do have a page on here. Am I right? Are you on any other platform? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Um, it was nice to meet you. I'm going to get off of here right now. I'll go try to eat me some food. It's late, a late breakfast. I will be hearing from you soon, and I can call you Max. Am I right? Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'll talk to you soon. Say good night, pretty girl. What? I should have knocked? Okay, I'll let you rest.